Anyway, happy birthday. How are you doing? Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Why wait to start living a life you love? Why not start today? Every day is your birthday, and here is the first day of the rest of your life. Hello and good morning. Welcome to the live feed. I couldn't see who that person was, but hello. I need to move my little notes down so I can actually see those pictures a bit better. Yep, I do have a couple of notes, not least of which I have a list of the people whose actual birthdays it is today. So happy birthday to those people. The lovely Karolina. Hello, Karolina. And now, surname, Petrovska? No, Piotrowska. Piotrowska. I think that's the way you say it. Hope it's okay. Hope you're having a lovely day today. I will hopefully wish you a happy birthday more personally a little bit later on. We've become quite good friends, I guess, recently. Anyway, so happy birthday to Ruth Taylor, who I think I met many years ago. I'm not quite sure where I know you from. I have a feeling we went to an event in, I can't remember where it was. Anyway, big house, wasn't it? Big stately home, I think. That was you. Let me know. Nick Ayling, definitely recognise your face. I feel like we've met in person somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where or how. So anyway, happy birthday to you. Dawn Owen, fabulous lady. Hope you're doing well. I couldn't work out what you're doing right now, so let me know. By the way, if I've mentioned you on your birthday on any of my lives and I've tagged you and you're watching this, feel free to shout about your business in the comments and tell us what you do and let people know how they can buy from you if you want to have them buy from you. I'm sure Dawn will catch up because she's a pretty good marketing and stuff lady, salesperson. We did an NLP course together a few years ago. Mindy Pickering, yes, you should definitely post yours, Mindy, because you do like forest schools and stuff for children and things around Cheltenham area. Brilliant stuff. We used to use her when we did the Grow charity in 2011. I just realised I've forgotten to do my timings, so I have no idea how long I'm going to be talking for. And happy birthday to James Padfield, who I went to school with. So happy birthday to you too, James. Okay, I've just forgotten what I've put as my description on this thing. Oh, I can look it up, can't I? Just realised. What do I mean when I say I love you? Oh, yes, I remember now. That's right. So, what do I say when I mean I love you? Well, this comes from the Loveability book, which is kind of cool, and it does tie in slightly, but not quite, to the Blinkist book of the day today, which is Live a Life You Can Save. No, sorry, The Life You Can Save. It's all about charitable giving and donations and so forth. There's a couple of links in the description if you want to learn how to give to good charities that have been vetted and checked out and stuff. Givewell.org and thelifeyoucansave.org as well. It's kind of cool. I do want to do something more charitable when I start doing my things a little bit more as well. There's a company called Buy One Give One, which I always kind of like, which is, and I'm a big one for trying to help people who are homeless as well. So when I start doing like sessions, one-on-one sessions. In fact, my first event, 2014, I actually I went into the streets in Cheltenham and found a homeless guy who was giving out the big issue, and I said, hey, do you want to come to my event for free? And he said he would, but he didn't show up. So that was a shame, but I wanted to help people like that in the future. So, which then comes back down to, what do I say when I say I love you? Because I do love you. Hello, Ruben. I have no idea who you are, but hello, Ruben, and happy birthday to you, because every day is your birthday, and this is the first day of the rest of your life, and I love you, Ruben. So there you go. That's easy to say, isn't it? It becomes easier to say the more you say it, to be honest. But obviously it holds no real meaning, because I don't know Ruben at all. So it doesn't really mean anything that way. But as a human being, as a fellow human being, and somebody who's come onto my live, I love you for that. So that's nice, isn't it? Well, I did a little section with this. This comes from the Loveability book, as I said earlier. And there was a section, so what do I mean when I say I love you? You do it in little groups, or you can do it one-on-one and so forth in his workshops and so forth. So I just recorded it into a voicemail this morning when I was doing this little exercise. And wind just died down a bit, so I can take my hand off. And I found that initially I was like, oh, well, I immediately started thinking about romantic love and people who I would say that to, who I found physically attractive, and who I have come to recognise that we have an emotional connection, or some kind of, what would you call that? I'm not quite sure what we call that. Spiritual connection, maybe, where there's a meeting of minds. That's right. I like the way they think, and I like the way they talk and act and so forth. Karolina, you would come under that category. So yeah, and then I realised that actually, but I say it to a lot of other people as well who I don't find physically attractive as well. So there's a level there as well. And hello, Joe, by the way. Hello, thanks for watching. So there's a level of I would say it to people for whom I have a mental connection. I like the way they think. I like the way they act. Evan Carmicheal would be one of those, but he's a man, so I'm not going to find him physically attractive in that respect. But I like the way he thinks, I like the way he acts, and that sort of stuff. And then, of course, there are people who've got partners already, so you can't really say you love them to them because, well, you can, but it depends on the circumstances and who they are, because you don't want to detract from their emotional, their romantic partner as well. And then I started thinking to myself, well, yeah, okay, but so I kind of love everybody because everybody's a human being, and I love everybody in the world and all that kind of stuff. And I say love you to lots of people, and of course I come on here and send people this love at the end of every single one, and all that kind of stuff. Oops, Nick's coming on there. Hello, Nick. Happy birthday. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I started thinking about people who I would not say I love you to, and who I wouldn't want to say I love you to. And I realised that they're people who are sort of selfish, and they're not interested in the feelings of other people and don't care about other people so much. And I find it very hard to feel empathy towards those people when they're not showing, hey, it was Nick, hello Nick, happy birthday, hope you're having a lovely day, or you will go on to have a happy day, have a lovely day. And so yeah, so that's kind of what I think of. Oh, okay, so it's really that meeting of minds and the compassion. Somebody who's showing compassion to other people, I'm happy to feel love towards them. And then that brings me on to the top 10 from David Meltzer today, which is linked in the description as well, which was an Evan Carmicheal thing. I've got to fix my website. I'm having a bit of a problem with that at the moment, but I think I've found a solution from this morning. So we will figure that out. Which was when things happen to you, you feel like there's not enough in the world. Then there's a sort of level above that where people say, well, what happens if these things were happening for you? And you go, oh, that's kind of cool. I like the idea that things are happening for me. And that's when you kind of live in a world where there is just enough. You're getting the things that you take my hand off again. You kind of expect, and things are happening for you, and life is working out the way you want it. But he said there's another level above that, which is when things are happening through you, and then that's an abundance lifestyle. That's more than enough in the world. There is abundance of stuff in the world, and I kind of like that idea. The wind blew the phone. So yeah, so I like that idea. So 2 is not enough. So things happening to you, your victim mentality, that kind of stuff. When things are happening for you, then you're thinking like things are helping me to get to where I need to get to, that kind of stuff. And I'm getting enough. I'm getting the money I need, the income I need, the people I need in my life, and so forth. Good morning, Elizabeth. Then when things start happening through you, then you're starting to help other people. You're starting to give to other people. That's where the life you can save thing comes in, the Blinkist book of the day. And so then you can start helping other people, and that's kind of a cool thing. And then also when I'm starting to help people with mindset, helping people through depression, finding freedom from depression and anxiety, and then helping them to start learning to live a life they love, and all that kind of stuff. That's all part of what I do. And so that's kind of like my talents working through me to help other people, and then that's when I start feeling like I'm living in a life of abundance. And I like that concept. That was fantastic. So yeah, so and that's the reflection thing. So I'm looking at other people and seeing their compassion, and then I'm feeling love towards them, and they're feeling my love towards them. So they're being lovable because they're showing compassion and caring for others and all that kind of stuff. And so they are drawing to them the things that they're giving out. So kind of law of attraction style there. Which I thought was kind of a cool idea. And of course, when those people are being selfish and they're just about themselves and they're not interested in helping other people, and they're being mean, then suddenly you start thinking, well, I don't really feel like I want to give that person love. I don't want to send love towards that person. And it makes perfect sense as to why that would happen. Right, anyway, I think that's my 10 minutes roughly given up now. So, and there's nobody watching anyway. So happy birthday to everybody. Every day is your birthday. Every day is the first day of the rest of your life. I am now going to try and send you the love without letting the phone blow off the side here. Mwah, take care. Send love out into the world. Be compassionate and caring about other people, and then other people can love you back. Top tip for the day. Take care, guys. Bye for now.